Before this interview ends, is there anything else you were not asked? Fans want to know? People want to know? Is there anything you want to address while you're here? Anything else you didn't get a chance to mention you'd like to mention now?
Well, for everybody asking if I still date Pooh Shiesty, we are still in communication, and yes, we are still dating.
Now, what's the backstory on that? How did you two initially meet?
He DM'd me on Instagram back in 2021, I think. Yeah, about 2021. And I responded, and the first time we met each other, he invited me to his video shoot. And I just sat there and watched him do the video. We went to the club after. And yeah, that was like the first time we met.
Would you consider that a date or no?
It was a date to me. I had fun.
So that was the first date.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
Me. I'm a lover. I'm definitely a lover.
What was his reaction to that?
Oh, he said it back.
And how long into the relationship before you actually dropped those words?
Well, I moved kind of quick, so it might have been, probably 2 months. I'm a Pisces. I'm a lover.
Now, has he mentioned you in his music at all?
In his Federal Contraband song, he didn't say my name, but I knew exactly what he was talking about. So if you want to count that, then yeah.
Now, how does that work? Is that something that he tells you right away, this is something I put you in, I have a song about you, or is that something you just hear by chance and you know those lyrics are for you?
Well, he always be like making little raps about me and like rapping them on the phone, but in that song, I knew that one was about me because we've been talking for a minute, and once he went to prison, like I just know what we talk about, so yeah.
Now, when it comes to his music, like an example of that song in particular, does he send you that song? Does he tell you to go listen to it? Or do you just listen to it by chance whenever you get to something like that and you hear those lyrics and you know what's going on?
Well, he always tell me to go listen to his songs that he put out, so I just be listening.
What's your favorite song of his at this point?
I think it's No Chorus.
And what's a song on the opposite end of the spectrum you can't stand of his?
Everybody gonna hate me when I say this, but Back in Blood, it's just because they play it too much. I'm tired of hearing it. Don't knock me, but I'm tired of hearing the song.
Now, when you are in an event, or when you're at an event or things of that nature, and you hear one of his songs, such as that one, how do you react?
Oh, we go crazy. We gonna get up and we gonna rap and we gonna dance. Every time.
And you mentioned the very first date he invited you to a music video shoot. Mm-hmm. Have you been in any of his music videos before?
No, I don't think I will ever want him to get in a video.
Has he asked you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you've denied that request?
Yeah, he don't even got the song yet, so it ain't gonna be no video yet.
And when it comes to Pooh Shiesty, favorite characteristic of his? Out of all his characteristics.
As in like personality too included? Okay. Well, I would say he's really sweet. Like, besides what he raps about, I feel like he's really sweet and he's really caring. He is. He is. And he'll probably get me in check when I'm going out the way, or I'll get him in check when he's going out the way. So, we're really like brother and sister. We laugh about everything. We joke all the time. We probably argue all the time, but that's what brother and sister do. That's like my best friend.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, is there a characteristic of his you can't stand?
Oh, I think he's a narcissist. Yeah. He think he know everything. That's his problem. He swore he know everything. He don't like to listen.
Now, what's the best advice you ever received from him, or most important thing you learned being around him so far?
It's probably just to stay on my shit. Like, he always, like, is pushing me. Always pushing me. Called me probably like 10 o'clock in the morning telling me to go to the gym. I don't want to get up bed. He pushes me a lot. In terms of business, in terms of life, bettering myself. So, yeah.
Anything else in regards to Pooh Shiesty or question you weren't asked people want to know about him?
I would just say, like, don't judge a book by its cover with him. That's probably the most I want to say.
And just an additional question that comes to mind. What is your opinion of him and that mask of his, that signature mask?
Well, I like to wear it too, so I think it's cute. Like, that shit viral now. Shit, they need to give him his own brand. Make sure he get paid off of it.
Ever got tired of the mask?
Oh, yeah. Because sometimes niggas put that mask on, they take it off, they be ugly as hell. They be wearing it in the summer, in the winter. I don't know if you're trying to come up and rob me or something. Like, I'd be tired of him, me personally, but I like him too.
When it comes to him, what's a location, a place where he wore that mask and you couldn't believe it? Didn't think he would wear that mask at that particular location or circumstance and, I don't know, surprised you, if anything of that nature?
I don't really think ever. He don't really wear it like that. Not around me. So.
Okay, now, not just specifically on Pooh Shiesty, but just generally speaking, anything else?
Nope.
Any loose ends you want to tie from this interview with the previous topics you were asked? Anything you failed to speak on? Anything that needs further clarification from what was said in this interview?
My name is pronounced Kianti. You got to get to know me. Like, I'm quiet on social media. You know, I don't really put my life out there. But if you meet me in person, you know, you're going to love me. Like, come up to me, talk to me. We can laugh together. And, yeah, I feel like everything was laid on the table.
And you mentioned Instagram. He had DM'd you. Just for those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time, care to share your screen name on Instagram as well?
Mine?
Yes.
ItsKianti.
Any final words?
Not really.